Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of June 2022, and I think it rhymes. And I'll do the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Cappy. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Chariot. Things are moving. Something's moving here. And I do see a lot of you moving. A lot of the energy's moving. There's so much more, though. In the opening up the reading, you get the Emperor crossed by the Moon. I feel like you haven't reached your full potential yet. Like, it's there. You kind of know it's there, but you haven't reached it yet. I'm like, but I see it. It's right there. You see it now, you know, because I feel like energies overall are kind of okay, moving in the right direction. If you would just tap into yourself a little more, they would move like even more harmoniously, I would say. In your focus here, Seven of Pentacles, you're creating something, you're building something. Something's working out here. In the recent past, there's a sense of stability here, possibly achieved, attached to another energy, possibly, but right now I kind of see you at your own game here, at your own pace. In your strength, the Ace of Pentacles, definitely something new is being created here. In the immediate future, there's a little bit of stagnation. It's not concerning, especially because it comes with the Hangman, because it feels like it's one of those things where it's like something's being done, and it's like at some point, hold on, let me take a step back, let me look at things from different perspectives, and then we can roll right back, you know, into this. The supportive energies, the Nine of Swords. You're stressing out about something here. And I kind of feel like it's around this, whatever's being created here, you know. And if you would just tap into this energy right here, you wouldn't stress about it. Why do I have... I pulled an extra card. We'll leave that to the side here. I'll tell you about it when we get there. In the energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, you're going through some sort of change. If things are moving, that means you're leaving something behind. So this is kind of normal that it's here. I feel like you're not necessarily seeing it as that, because in your environment, you know, you look left, right, front, back. It's like everything looks the same to me. Okay, but something's changing here. In your hopes and fears, the Knight of Cups, you're wanting for love here. You're kind of keeping an eye out for love. Maybe it's crossing your path, you know, not to miss it or anything. In the potential outcome, a little bit of waiting. It's kind of like, it's kind of normal. You're putting something out there. You're kind of having to wait to see what it's doing, what it's, you know, the effects of it. And even this change that you're going through, maybe you have to wait a little bit for it to manifest. The card I pulled as an extra one is the Ace of Wands, which kind of goes hand in hand, especially since it was right next to the Ace of Pentacles. There's something, you're putting something, you're creating something. This is the energy that I'm getting here overall. So we'll leave that to the side and we'll see what we'll do with it, if anything. But it's kind of confirming, kind of coming in as a confirmation for all of this. Let's clarify. Let me clarify the Chariot. The Three of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. As you're creating something, an old energy comes into play to almost kind of distract you, to almost kind of pull you away from what it is that you're creating. And an old energy, it seems like it's a painful one. It seems like there's some sort of pain that's still there, and it's kind of pulling on you to be like, no, don't move any further. You're good where you're at. Don't try to move. Don't try to create. It's comfy here. Stay here. And you're kind of listening to it a little bit. Not completely, but you do have the potential to listen to that pain and kind of pull back from what it is that you're creating. I feel like it's sneaking up on you, like you're not even aware fully that that's what it is. You know, there's a fear there that's not letting you move ahead. Let's do the Emperor. The Eight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. Releasing the old, and it's quite ironic here, especially because you have this fear that is part of the old. Because it's a fear that held you back over and over again in your past, and it's still kind of trying to come in, to hold you back. And you're in the process of releasing what no longer serves you so that you can reach this new energy of equal give and take, of things participating, things playing along with you there, you know, things falling in the right place. And you are aware that through this process you need to release what holds you back from that. So you're doing just that here. Interesting. Let's do the Moon. Five of Cups, Nine of Cups, Seven of Wands. Yeah, there's definitely an achievement here over something from the past. So you've healed a lot, you've worked on a lot of things. There's still something there, and that little something is not visible. It's just there. The problem is you can't identify it as, oh, I know what it is. I know where to look for it. I know where to shoot. You know what direction to shoot for in this one. Doesn't show up like that. It shows up as something quite small there, but it's your resistance to your own happiness, to your own moving forward, basically. It's part of that. And this is gonna suck, because it's gonna be hard to catch it. If it's hard for you to see it and it's not so obvious to you, it's going to be hard for me to catch it, because you're not showing it to me. Let's do the Seven of Pentacles in your focus. Sleepy time, Felix. Grooming session is done. For the Seven of Pentacles, you get the Six of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Page of Cups. I don't know what it is you got yourself into here, but it looks good. Again, I kind of feel like it's not even specific to one energy in particular, like, oh, I found this amazing job. It's an overall kind of an energy where everything you're giving your energy to at this time seems valuable, seems like this means something to me. Okay, I'm gonna give to this. This looks good. Okay, let me, you know, so you are definitely in that place of not giving your energy to things that don't serve you, that are, you know, we do that at times. We all do that at times, where it's like, yeah, I'll do this, even though I know it's not necessarily constructive, or I know it's not really helping me. A lot of the times those things take us to the real things that are beneficial to us, but other times it's just kind of looking like a waste and feeling like a waste. And you're not doing that. You're not giving your energy unless you're being called from your heart to give energy in that direction, which is quite nice. Let's do the Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Two of Cups. All right, so you are creating something brand new for yourself. It's looking very stable. That's where you start. It's like I'm starting on the foundation. But then as I carry on, I would like somebody to be there. You know, I would like this love to show up and to join me and to start building together on this. I got it with a foundation. I'm good on that. Which, okay, that sounds reasonable. That sounds doable. You know, because that's all you need, the foundation. And then you'll see if that foundation is attractive to anyone out there. And I feel like it is, because I feel like that's the goal. So that's what you're calling in. Let's do the Hangman. So right now, this is what you're doing, building up a foundation for you. And it's so interesting because it's showing up as like little things. So I don't know what the hell you're doing here. But it's showing up as very little things put together, building up a big ass foundation for you. For the Hangman, you get the Four of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Cups. So there is love showing up here and the possibility of commitment. That's why you're taking a step back, because it's like, uh-oh. So this did show up. The energy is good for that. The energy is definitely showing up as positive, as available for something to be built up based on this love, on this commitment here. You know, in terms of the foundation, again, I kind of see you pushing in that direction of I've got this. And then something does show up as another energy. Very loving. Very willing to move forward in a commitment. But I do see you stepping back. I do see you kind of being like, okay, give me a minute. Let me think about it. Let's do the Nine of Swords. Wheel of Fortune, Three of Wands, Seven of Cups. I don't want to spoil it here, but you do come in with an energy of, yeah, no, I'm moving on. You know, you are showing me an energy of, there's something about this that stresses you out. And it's like, if it has the smallest possibility of stressing me out, that it's not worth it. Because then, again, you're showing me an energy of, I'm not going to deal with these things. I'm not going to give my energy to something that brings out ick, you know? So based on this, it kind of makes sense on the decision you're making here. But you're showing me an energy of, I'm willing to wait for however long it takes to find the right one, you know, to build with me on this. Let's do the Wheel of Fortune in the hidden energies. Three of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Five of Wands. All right. There's something that comes back around. It looks like a friendship. It looks like it's growing in passion somewhat. Not that kind of passion. The passion of there's something intense in there. And not the greatest kind of intense, because it does lead to conflict. But there's a connection that comes back around here for you. And I feel like you're not seeing it I mean, you may be aware of its existence back, but not fully acknowledging it like, oh, it's back. This thing is back, you know? So I don't know what it is to you, but it's coming back with a little bit of gasoline on fire, I would say, you know? Let's do the Knight of Cups. So if this is coming back, this is a good reminder for things that don't serve you anymore. Situations, people, there's all sorts of things in there. For the Knight of Cups, in your hopes and fears, you get the Page of Swords, the Star, the Emperor. You do want to align with this Emperor that started off the reading with your true potential, because it's there. And you know it's there. You know it's there. And I feel like that's your biggest goal for right now. You're not doing it though. You're not doing it. And when you think you are, because I kind of see you in that place of, what do you mean? I got it. I'm aligned with me. I'm good. When you think you are, you're not truly. There's more to you than whatever it is you're doing here. You know? There's a big ass potential that wants to be reached here. And you're taking baby steps, but you are towards aligning with that potential of yours. Let's do the Three of Wands. In the potential outcome, the Temperance card, the Eight of Swords, the Six of Swords. It's the biggest lesson here from what I get is learning to release what no longer serves you. Whatever feels like it keeps you stuck, like it brings you this energy of, ooh, you know, where you're always tensed, you're always, there's things. Of course, these things are beneficial to the point of maybe they're trying to bring something up within us so that we can look at it, so that we can heal. But then when that healing is done and the situation still keeps on being, ooh, then maybe it's something that doesn't resonate with us, you know? So there is a sense here, for the most part, especially towards the end of the reading here, of you releasing whatever doesn't serve you anymore, even if you take your sweet times at times, you know? So that's the bigger lesson in this reading. And then the next one, which I kind of feel like that's actually the first one, is aligning with your true potential, because it's waiting for you. It's right here, you know? Let's see what the universe has to close it off. Ace of Swords, Eight of Swords, the Empress. So you have been showing me for a while now this kind of, it's not longing, it resembles longing for another person, you know, that love, and it's not that necessarily, but I feel like there is an openness on your side, like where are they? Where are they at? They're here. You just gotta let that blockage off. There's something that's in their way to come in, because your manifestation is open. The universe is definitely delivering. But you're not there yet meeting them halfway, because there's something that's blocking you. I kind of feel like a lot of it is you reaching this full potential, and that's through a lot of healing. And through a lot of healing, whatever's blocking you is going to be, you know, out the window. So they're there beyond that, beyond you aligning with you. Basically, you can think of it that way, because I see you a little stressed out, a little concerned, like where are they at? Why isn't this working? Why isn't the universe listening to me? It is. They're right here beyond this blockage. It's just a matter of you taking care of this blockage, you know? So let's close it off with a oracle card from the Untethered Soul. I don't think it's necessarily, it kind of is an oracle deck. It's my favorite book, that's for sure. So I kind of love how it's been put into little messages. So let's see, experiencing energy. The highest state you have ever experienced is simply the result of how open you were. If you don't close, it can be like that all the time. Aligning with your true self, that higher self. Yup. So you've been there. I know you've been there, but for right now, it's showing up as an energy that's really calling you to align with. So that's it. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.